Hi, I'm Kristen Maldonado from Pop Culture Planet. It's so good to see you, Nat. Good to see you again. We've met at a couple Tribecas in the past. And
Yeah.
Brittany, I'm obsessed with your voice. I mean, little voice,
Oh,
the soundtrack. So,
thank you.
excited to talk with you guys today.
Thank you so
Oh, it's
much.
so exciting to talk with you.
The Consultant is wild, guys. This is crazy. So, I got to know, were you familiar with the book? And like, what was your first thought, like reading these scripts?
I was not familiar with the book. I didn't really know that it was based off of or loosely based off of the book until we got into the process. And I was just really excited to jump into a new story and be able to work with the actors who are a part of this, and kind of Nat be my partner in crime, and Christoph be kind of like a leader and a mentor, and just awesome. This has been, we're so excited to be here.
Yeah, it was the first script. I read the first script and I was like, okay, these characters are really interesting. The tone is really interesting and it's really mysterious. And then that twist that happens at the end of the pilot, I screamed in my apartment. I was like, oh my God, I was like, I have to be part of this show.
What were some of your favorite or even more challenging moments on set to film? Because I'm sure there was a lot of crazy stuff going on there.
This is the kind of show where there's a rhythm to the dialogue. And I weirdly think that a lot of times I'll do things and I'll just kind of know the lines, but there wasn't lines that you could, gild or like throw an extra word in or there. You had to, the lines told you what the scene was, because that's what great writing does. It was like a play. It was like we all did a play. So really finding those scenes in a real way. Also the last episode, episode 8 was really exhausting in a great way. Yeah, in a fun way.
I really felt the stakes for Elaine and the stress, and she felt responsible for so many people's experiences and what was going on in Compware. And she was so invested and almost like detached, like she had to be detached to be able to get through the craziness of what the job was and also get what she wants out of it. So that was consistently something that I worked on each script, also trying to balance that sense of vulnerability in there without it really being so obvious, was something that was a main focus or a challenge in a way.
You both got incredible musical chops, right? So like, were you guys jamming at all, like on your downtime, or like, was there any music you guys were listening to that like helped you get into character?
I was thinking about this. We like never.
I got to see a really great video of Brittany playing the saxophone though. And I don't know if everybody knows that, but Brittany plays a mean sax solo, especially maybe with a drink or two in her. I'm waiting to hear her play again. And then, yeah, I always, music is a real way in for me emotionally and into a character. And so I had a playlist where there was a theme where the rhythm, rhythmically, the music was kind of like the tone of the show.
Can you share like a song or two that you're like,
it's so funny. I can't even remember what they were, but I went into it earlier today for some reason. And True Blue by Rod Stewart was one that was played on repeat. So Good at Being in Trouble, Unknown Mortal Orchestra. As it got more intense, I'm getting down in the later in the thing. You Can Have It All, Yola Tango.
A lot of bops, a lot of bops. I love it.
A lot of bops. Vicious, Lou Reed. Oh, Jennifer's Body, Hole. Lobby Seafray, Bless the Telephone. I used to listen to that every single day.
Oh, I love that. It's so interesting because you obviously we know from the very beginning of your career, starting out in music, it's been 16 years since the Naked Brothers band, which kind of really started it all for you. What is it like kind of looking back on that now?
I just feel so grateful that that's where I started. This is the first time I've done a television show since then. And it's probably the most family feeling I've had since I actually worked with my family as a child. And my brother and I are still making music together. So we just put out a song like a week ago. So
congratulations. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!